In the satellite map of the New Jersey Highlands, there is a swath of green shades darker than most of the rugged, tree-covered regions of a northern third of the state. This area of undeveloped and uninterrupted nature is the Newark watershed, which at nearly 37,000 acres is larger than any of the 11 state forests or 21 parks, except for the massive Wharton State Forest in the Pine Barrens. This pristine source of 5 mountain reservoirs, holding billions of gallons, is the lifeblood of the city's water source, which has always been a matter of civic pride. Because city leaders back then had the foresight to develop a virgin forest watershed, rather than continuing to draw from increasingly contaminated Passaic River, the cause of several typhoid outbreaks, Newark water became the acknowledged best in class, which remains the goal today. Just as those leaders pioneered pristine water sources and state-of-the-art infrastructure, Mayor Ras J. Baraka's administration is on the leading edge of technology in water purity with artificial intelligence that allows chemists and engineers to adjust the complex chemical makeup of safe drinking water in real time.
Okay, so a lot of people don't always understand what really goes into producing safe drinking water. They turn on their tap and they figure, well, water just comes out of the tap, it falls out of the sky by rain, and there really isn't a whole lot that goes into it. But there are many aspects that go into the providing safe drinking water to the public. One of the things that we use here, for instance, is this Decision Blue computer program, which is a form of artificial intelligence, which the city is really proud of because it's one of the few in the state of New Jersey that uses this kind of technology. And what this allows us to do is look at various processes in our treatment process and it'll help us make decisions through artificial intelligence as to how we're treating the water. So if you'll see, I just clicked on corrosion, and this is really, a lot of people are aware of the lead issues throughout the country, and this gives us an indication of our lead solubility in our distribution system, meaning is any of the lead coming off the pipes in those areas which haven't had a full lead line replacement yet. And this tool allows us to know, based on the treatment that we perform at the plant, what the solubility or what are the chances that lead is getting into our drinking water by using this tool. So we're able to click on this particular graph. It tells us about the solubility of water and gives us really an indication on how we might be able to treat the water. It'll also tell us one of the components of water quality is pH, or the amount of acidity that's in the water. We'll be able to tell by regulating through treatment how it affects the solubility and lead at the consumer's tap.
These monitors are part of Newark's SCADA, Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System, which gathers information through sensors, electrical signals, or other digital or analog input and output relays.
Montclair substation, where we can add additional chlorine. This tells us our storage levels in the various day tanks. We feed our corrosion inhibitor, orthophosphate, from Montclair, so we can look at the residual that's going out, what the pressure is. So this is like the eyes and ears of our operations crew. If certain things look like they're not functionally where we'd like them to be, the operators can make adjustments, or our team of calibrators will go out to these stations and make adjustments on site if that's necessary.
Is there like an alarm system?
There is an alarm system at the computer terminal there, and this will start flashing.
Okay.
So-
Whatever category it is, or the whole thing?
No, whatever category it is.
Ah, interesting.
It also
So-
sends alerts to cell phones, so anyone who has the app and access on their cell phone will get an alert on their phone as well.
We have something called Clear SCADA. So when I'm at home, I can look at all these things we just talked about on our phone and be in communication with either the Montclair station or operators to make adjustments. So that's a very predictive tool. It'll tell me the storage at Cedar Grove. It'll tell me the chlorine that's going out of the plant. All of that real time. And you can graph it on your phone to understand how it's been reacting over the last several hours. So that's a very important predictive tool. It allows us to make adjustments remotely.
Best in class and state-of-the-art was the stanchion of Newark's water management plan when the city leaders created a pristine water source. The Baraka administration has invested $170 million in technology, infrastructure, filtration, and environmental impact improvements, not counting the $140 million for lead service line replacement, to continue that practice for the health and benefit of the city residents and other water customers.